What should be the focus? Lose weight or lose body fat? Now, as you ponder on this, many of you would say, yeah, you need to lose weight. And I agree, you need to lose weight. But you cannot just think about losing weight in its absolute sense. If we're going to think about losing weight, we have to be much more specific as to the kind of weight that we are targeting. So, when you know we're going to address this issue, because it is an issue, I mean, if you're to go and type in weight loss, you're going to come across countless programs, fitness programs, countless dietary regimes, supplements, and even going to come across some degree of surgical companies that are going to be providing you with solutions geared towards weight loss. But is it really weight loss that we just need to be focusing on, or is it body fat weight loss that we need to be targeting? This is the area that I'm going to be focusing on for this discussion today. And in so doing, I'm going to be talking about some of the challenges, some of the similarities as regards to body fat loss, weight loss. I may even come across some of the differences as well. So let's get straight into it. So, as regards to weight loss and body fat loss, as concepts, they both are focused on the riddance of matter that is present in the human body. Now, losing weight, losing body fat, you can do this through respiration, egestion, excretion, operation, or surgery. Examples of the way in which we can lose weight through respiration include carbon dioxide and water. Egestion ways in which we can lose weight is through our feces. Excretion, such as urine, and surgery of body fat tissue to be specific. Now let's talk about the similarities and the differences of weight loss. Now, while both weight loss and body fat loss includes or involves the loss of matter, which both of them can be reflected as reductions in the numbers of a scale, the primary distinguishing factor is that the loss of body weight or weight loss can include the riddance of body fat as well as other matter, which includes, but is not limited to, water, feces, mineral salts, nitrogenous compounds such as urine. Body fat loss is just primarily the the extraction, whether it be surgical and non-surgical, or the shrinkage through metabolizing processes within the human body of body fat tissue. And this shrinkage can be as a result of exercise and as regards to putting our bodies through a degree of calorie restriction as examples. Now, if you're going to be considering weight loss and body fat loss, and this is really what you're targeting, then here are some things that you need to think about. The loss of weight and body fat without external means take place as a result of respiratory processes primarily. These metabolic processes, in terms of capacity, speed, are dependent on your biofactors, such as age, your gender, your hormonal state, the medical conditions you may have, stress, as well as geobiofactors that will stimulate the kind of response you may have, such as the economics of the environment, the food culture that you have, the medication you're on. Another thing that you need to consider when you're on this weight loss slash body fat loss journey is that because of the factors mentioned thus far, the dynamics of the economic situation that you may be faced with, the situation relating to the food that is available, the age that you currently are, these things can make it such that throughout your entire journey of body fat loss slash weight loss, you would have highs and lows. And these highs and lows can be best understood as yo-yo effect. And as a result, this is where in many occasions persons on this journey can experience relapse. The key thing I want you to understand is that this is okay. Because as I said, there is no point in time that we can maintain 100% consistency because of the fact that life in and of itself, the dynamics of life, is just a challenge. That is just basically the nature of life to begin with. So, to be successful on your journey of losing weight, and to be very specific, losing body fat weight in the context of your health and fitness journey, for both the long term and the short term, it requires a deeper understanding of the forces, the biological forces, as well as the environmental forces external to your body that influence your overall weight and body composition. Now, in me summarizing all of this, it brings me back to these points that one, weight loss is a combination of you losing body fat tissue, you losing water, you losing matter that is not, significant towards how you would look and feel, so to speak. It can also be a case that you are losing mineral salts. Now, if it's a case that you're targeting 50 pounds of loss, should it be a case that you're just targeting 50 pounds of loss that is also inclusive of you dropping off muscle weight and losing bone density? Should it not be a case that the 50 pounds loss that you're targeting is geared towards you reducing your overall body fat percentage? That should be primarily the focus, in my opinion, because in reducing your body fat percentage, you also reduce your visceral fat. You basically can reduce the kind of blockage that is existent or can be existent in your arteries or in your vascular system, such as the high cholesterol, high bad cholesterol. You know, you basically put yourself in a greater state of health when you reduce your body fat. So in thinking about it, you saying that you want to lose weight, you need to know, say that you need to lose fat weight. The challenges are such that losing this fat weight or losing weight in its entirety is not just geared towards, okay, you talking about doing exercise and having yourself go on specific dieting that is geared towards you going on calorie restriction, reducing your overall body fat intake, etc., etc. You also have to consider the situations external to those factors that dictate how you live, the amount of money you have available or the amount of money you have coming in so that you can be able to purchase the professional services of a fitness personnel or a dietary personnel, so that you can be able to purchase quote unquote healthier alternatives and in the context of the food that you eat, so that you can be able to, afford yourself the rest that your body would need for you to be able to recover appropriately and to go about enjoying life in of itself in a less stressful state. These environmental factors are many oftentimes things that we are not really looking into or looking at when we're going to be targeting weight loss. So I am challenging you today to start opening your eyes and viewing the world in this wider scope in the context of how much it actually has a say in terms of your capacity to be successful towards dropping weight and in being specific dropping body fat weight. Remember, body fat in and of itself as tissue is different than, let's just say, muscular tissue, right? So in that respect, if you're going to think about losing weight, you want to lose the body fat tissue primarily because of the fact that in so doing, you basically will become much more healthy in the context of being stronger, being able to, enjoy a state where you have much more normalized blood sugar, much more normalized blood pressure, right? And it's a case where your risk of developing cardiorespiratory or cardiovascular issues such as diabetes, hypertension, stroke would be further reduced. All right. So this is just a brief in the context of this whole discussion surrounding weight loss, and this is me hopefully open your eyes into better understanding that in your targeting of weight loss, you need to be more so focused on it being body fat loss, and this body fat loss is geared towards you looking much more leaner, looking in a state where you basically can feel much more confident in yourself, right? And in so doing, you can be able to enjoy life much more sustainably. That is where I would pause for today, and you can let me know how much this expression of mine has assisted you, and you can also let me know your thoughts on all that I've shared thus far. Take care until next time.